This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Let's get right into your top local stories. Well, opening day is nearly here. Tomorrow, the empty Petco Park is going to be full of fans as our San Diego Padres take the field for the first game of the 2026 season. NBC7's Dana Williams was by the ballpark this morning with some options on how you can get to the game, including newly wrapped Padres-themed trolleys.
Unless you're one of the people lucky enough to walk to the games this season, this may be one of the more affordable options to get to the ballpark, especially as parking all around here has increased.
It's only a $5 a round trip for adults, and anybody 18 and under who's registered under our Youth Opportunity Pass program can ride for free. So it's very cost efficient for families especially.
And that's competitive pricing when compared to the cost of parking around the ballpark. This year, private lots and garages could cost you anywhere from $20 to $60 a game. And maybe you're lucky enough to find street parking. Well, that's going to cost you more too. Thanks to the new special event parking zone, rates at meters are $10 an hour within half a mile of Petco Park 2 hours before and 4 hours after first pitch. But say you're up in Carlsbad or Oceanside, the North County Transit District also says they're helping those folks out and they're increasing service for people to get to games during the season.
Parking, the rates went up last year and they're very expensive. $10 an hour is ridiculous. So we want them to save some of that money, and also the gas prices have been just a big topic, and we want to make sure that people can save some of that money and they can spend it, at the Padres store or at the concession stand and just have a grand time.
And just a reminder, you could reserve your ticket on Pronto ahead of time, so when you get here, you just get to hop on and hang out with these cool guys on the way to the ballpark. I'm Dana Williams, NBC7.
A whole new rollout begins today in San Diego neighborhoods where there will be new recycling bins. Yeah, check them out. This is the video from the city showing off the light blue bins that are going to replace the current dark blue bins. The city says crews will swap the bins on your regular trash day, but the entire rollout is expected to take months. You can find out when they could be delivered in your neighborhood online. We have a link to do that. Just go to NBC7.com. Many senior citizens across San Diego County say they are struggling to make ends meet. The nonprofit San Diego Seniors Community Foundation found that almost 1 of every 4 people in this county is older than 60, and many are living on fixed incomes. Now, the foundation is releasing its first State of Seniors report. It shows a third of seniors are facing housing and food insecurity, and 2,400 seniors were living on the streets last year.
Funding cuts and government shutdowns, and worried, are they going to do something to my Social Security, and what about my Medicare? I mean, so seniors are very, very worried, and they need to be reassured.
The foundation also announced a $2 million fundraising campaign, with some of the donations going toward a massive new East County Senior Community Center. Organizers say they hope to have a design for the senior center by the end of next year. The Mission Beach Lifeguard Tower is now closed indefinitely. Pieces of the tower have been falling onto the boardwalk for years now, and the city is building a temporary lifeguard structure until they can find the $2 million they need for repairs to that building. The city installed the fencing within the last few weeks. They're now building a temporary lifeguard structure. It's just to the north of it. That is expected to be finished by Memorial Day in time for the busy summer season. They're also creating a temporary walkway along the sand on the beach side of the seawall. And talk about beach weather. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at your forecast. Hey, Sheena.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon today, we'll be in the mid-70s at the coast, mid-80s inland and sunny, mountains around 80, breezy west wind, deserts around 100. Winds will increase there late tonight. Tomorrow at the coast, we'll be in the upper 70s, Friday around 80 degrees over the weekend. Around the low 80s, we'll see more clouds Saturday, but we stay dry, sunny on Sunday. But the weekend ahead is going to be unseasonably warm. Next week is going to be a lot cooler with a couple rain chances. I'll show you that with your 10-day forecast. That's coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Sheena. Could it make the end of airport chaos, or mark the end of airport chaos, that is? We're tired of this. Right across the country, we're tracking the potential solution that could finally put an end to the partial government shutdown. And NBC7 and Telemundo 20 are looking for exceptional nonprofits focused on making our communities stronger. Does that sound like your team? Then apply for a local impact grant. Visit NBC7.com/community to learn more.
On January 22nd, I got a phone call from my daughter.
Rolling.
All right. She said, Mom, the water's already waist high. And we were all scrambling.
There's been 2 wildfires that have come through. We were able to watch NBC7, and we knew that as long as they were there, we were going to be okay.
We're going to be here. We're going to keep an eye on things.
Because of you guys, they acted.
This is the source of all of this neighborhood's problems.
Everything can be so unpredictable, and we rely on this coverage.
And that's a tornado warning.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Welcome back. A driver will learn his fate today after pleading guilty to the death of his 13-year-old passenger in Escondido. Alexander Oroz is expected to be sentenced today for the April 2024 crash that killed Rodrigo Tapia Jr. Rodrigo was the brother of Oroz's girlfriend, who was also in the car. Oroz admitted to DUI charges, including driving under the influence while under 21. He was 20 at the time of the crash. Oroz faces 12 years in prison. After more than a month, there is some movement to end the partial government shutdown that has created that travel chaos at airports across the country, including right here in San Diego. 4 sources familiar with negotiations between the White House and Congress say the GOP has come up with a plan to fund TSA, FEMA, and parts of ICE. Republicans want to fully fund ICE through a separate reconciliation bill that doesn't require votes from Democrats. GOP representatives would then try to pass limited parts of the Save America Act. That's the elections bill that President Trump has made his top priority. ICE agents did arrive over the weekend to some airports, but not here in San Diego. We asked the lead security officer for TSA operations here for his thoughts on all of this.
It feels like a slap in the face. The whole reason we're not getting paid is because of them. And then now they're going to come over and oversee us? Tell me how that makes sense.
The White House says more than 400 TSA workers have quit since this partial shutdown of DHS began. Overall, more than 120,000 government workers are going without pay. About 50,000 of those are TSA. It is that time of year again. The county is starting to spray for mosquitoes using, these helicopters. This is video from the county a few years ago. The first larvicide drops happened yesterday, focusing on 50 local waterways. These drops started in the early 2000s when West Nile virus first started showing up. The county encourages people to make sure there's no standing water around your home. If you do have backyard ponds or fountains, the county offers free mosquito fish. This comes after a dead crow found in North Park tested positive for West Nile virus, which is spread by mosquitoes. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen will have a look at your weather forecast right after this.
You count on breaking news.
People running in the streets, they have their kids, they have their pets.
And help preparing for the unexpected.
Small fire right now. We'll keep an eye on it.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view.
We're so human.
And your voice being heard.
We need help.
You count on in-depth reporting.
It's a mess, and it's making people sick.
Because you know the whole story is more than just the headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC7 and Telemundo 20.
Hi there, I'm NBC7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. For today at the coast, mid-70s for an afternoon high, mid-80s inland. This is going to be a lot like yesterday's weather, so the warm weather continues. Mountains around 80, west wind right around 15 to 25 miles per hour. Deserts around 100 degrees, getting breezy later tonight. So the warm weather does actually continue all the way across the weekend. We'll be around 80 at the coast this weekend, around 90 inland. More clouds Saturday, but we stay dry. Next week, though, big change with our weather pattern. The unseasonably warm weather comes to an end. It's going to cool down, and we have a couple rain chances as we head into next week.
All right, thank you. The city of San Diego extended its program training students for a career in public service. It is called the Employ and Empower Internship. The money comes from state grants through the Youth Service Corps. Students as young as 16 gets hands-on experience across a number of programs, including the city council offices, San Diego Fire Rescue, Parks and Rec, police, and the library.
These are paid interns who have earned over $16 million in wages. I'm particularly proud of that. You know, historically, the city did not pay our interns, and predictably, that restricted those who could participate to a very elite group of folks. This has been able to democratize it.
The city says it has helped more than 1,400 San Diegans launch their public service careers since that program started several years ago. And we have more coverage you count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you this afternoon.